Everyone, close your eyes and imagine with me. I am going to say few names. Just see what your mind does. Anushka, Rajesh, Aishwarya. Open your eyes. For those of you who already know someone carrying these names, you may have envisioned them. But for the rest of you, you may have seen the celebrities. Anushka Sharma, Rajesh Kamal, and Aishwarya Rai. I only said the names, but your mind handed out an entire human being which was not even under your control. That is the strange power of name. A name arrives in a room way before you do, and it always brings a picture with it. The only question that matters is, whose picture is your name carrying? Good morning, everyone. I am Sugam Paudyal. S-U-G-A-M, please remember that. And the picture that my name carries is of a boy. For most of my years, I like the name Sugam because it is an amalgamation of comfort, cute, and it also begins with the letter S. In my school life, during every presentation or viva, while Ayusha, Anjali, Ashlesha, all of them are struggling, I had ample time to prepare because we would always do it alphabetically. I believed my parents did excellent job in choosing my name. Or until I thought so. Because it took me years to realize that my parents had not given me a name. They had given me a label. In Nepal, Sugam is mostly a boy's name. Whenever I introduced myself, people would immediately correct me with confidence. Name, Sugam Paudyal. Sugam Paudyal. S-U-G-A-M-A. No, just Sugam. Sugam, as in a boy's name? Yes, a boy's name. I would always be frustrated because my name was carrying a boy. Can you imagine what that even is like? I am right here, earning my titles. I am right here carrying myself, and someone else is being awarded. That was the day I realized the difference between a name and a label. A name is what people call you. A label is what people believe you are before they even get to understand you. And my name had become a label. But you know what? It was not just really about the name, was it? I mean, given my physical stature, you think I am cute. I am. But I have been given a lot of names in my school life. Punti, Pudki, Dalli, Pukuli. And you know what? I used to love these names because they just scream adorable, cute, right? One time, on grade 10, I was finally appointed as the school captain. I was so proud to stand in front of a room full of people, and I was in the position that screamed leadership and respect. I was there to be recognized. Our principal called me out. Now presenting Mr. Sugam. It's fine though, it's just a silly mistake. I still, with my pride, went to collect my badge. And there, my friends, someone in the crowd starts yelling, Dolly, Dolly. Everyone laughs. I'm about to collect my badge and everyone is laughing. I'm starting to feel a little bit humiliated. The principal looks at me like I had grown tentacles out of my head. I felt so humiliated because everyone else was laughing and I was there like a laugh stock. I had done this much to earn that title. And suddenly, I felt so small. I felt like the title just walked out of the room. And that was the moment when these nicknames stopped being cute and started feeling like people were walking all over me. I was mad and I was so frustrated. But you know what I did? I did not go back to the classroom and simply ask them to stop calling me that name. You know what I did? Me, Dolly, Sungur, Kale, Mote. I fired back with the names that was not even necessary. And this is exactly how the labels multiply, how they survive. You first accept the nickname. You laugh with your friends. You reciprocate. And then you multiply it. I was so frustrated. My title, someone else is getting it. My physical stature, someone is teasing me. I went back to the home and I shouted at my mama, "Mama, why did you even name me a boy's name? And what is this you always call me? Dallu, Kalu? Those are not my names. Please stop calling me that." I know all of you are going to question me. Hey, why is she overreacting? After all, what's in the name? Was I really overreacting? It's just really names, right? No, not just the names, not just the labels. Let me tell you a quick story. In 1968, two researchers went to a primary school and handed out an ordinary test to all the children. After a while, they came out with the result and presented it to the teachers. Okay, dear teachers, these are the particular students who are going to bloom. They are special. You know the funny part? They were never really special. They had not scored higher than any other kids. They were picked out at random. But the teachers did not know that. The teachers believed they were special. And hence, they started giving a little bit more attention to them. They started becoming a little more patient towards them. After a year, those researchers came back and they handed out the same test. Surprisingly, the very random kids who were labeled special scored higher than the rest of the students. It was not that the students magically turned out to be smart. It was just that the students learned to fit into the label they had been given. Imagine one good label, students, random students. One good label given to a random student can grow them, can enable them, can make them fitter in just 1 year. Now just flip the script. What happens if you are given the opposite for 10 years? 10 years of Moti, 10 years of Punti, 10 years of Kamchur. What does it do to your development? A label stops being a label, stops being a description, and it actually starts becoming a mirror. You know the funny part? I used to believe once I graduated from school, I would outgrow them. Strangely enough, I was Sangam, Mr. Sugam, Punti, but then I gained a little bit of weight and now I got the label Moti. Isn't it wrong? I mean, am I still not beautiful? In all this way, the labels does not stop following you. So what do you actually do then? Do you stop each and every one who are giving you the labels? Because that is not possible. A human brain automatically tends to label you in order to form a connection with them. But what you can do is you can understand the difference between two different types of labels. The first label that is handed over to you. Your name, your height, your background, your weight, everything that you did not author. And you are allowed to refuse these names. And I know it's easier said than done, definitely, because these very words we have grown up with. These very words have become our mirror that we see ourselves through. So it is difficult. But slowly and gradually, when you stop giving them a meaning, that is when you can actually outgrow it. And the second type of label is the one that you build. She is so good at public speaking. He is kind. She is reliable. He is so talented. That person is absolutely going to reach heights. These are not the labels that you are born with. You earn it. Because after all, names are just the first sentence that the world is going to read about you. Because if the world is going to label you anyway, give them a better reason to label you. Be so kind, so humble, so strong, so stubborn, and so good at everything you do that the world cannot stop and actually see your story instead of your physical appearance. I am Sugam Paudyal. Sugam. Not Sangam, not Shubham, not Mr. Sugam. Just Sugam. And my name has given me plenty of challenges. I am still building a path for myself, and I'm not done yet. But once I am finished, the picture that you get when you hear my name is not of a boy. The picture that you'll see when you hear the name Sugam is going to be of me. Because I am going to decide what is the meaning of my name. And so should you. So ladies and gentlemen, what's your name? Thank you.